All right, let's talk about making an Android app. We're going to go from that little spark of an idea you have all the way to a real working application that anyone can download. Let's dive in. You know that feeling, right? You're just going about your day and bam, a brilliant app idea hits you. But then the next thought is, okay, now what? How do you actually build something like that? Well, that's exactly the gap we're going to bridge today. So here's the big picture, our roadmap for this journey. We're going to cover setting things up, building the app, testing it, and finally, launching it for the world to see. First things first, let's get our workshop ready. Yeah, before you can build a house, you need your tools and a place to work. It's the same thing with apps. Our workshop is our computer, and we need to get it set up with the right software. This is a super important first step. And this right here is the heart of our workshop, Android Studio. Don't let the fancy name, Integrated Development Environment, scare you. It's just an all-in-one program that has everything we need. A place to write code, tools to build the app, and a way to test it. It's basically our command center. Now, what's really cool is that Android Studio doesn't just throw you into the deep end. Instead of starting from a totally blank screen, you get these templates. You just pick something like empty activity, and it sets up all the basic files and folders for you. It's a massive head start. And trust me, this thing is packed with features. It has a visual editor so you can drag and drop UI elements. It has tools that automatically check your code for problems. And it even has a built-in virtual phone for testing, which we're going to see in just a minute. It's the whole shebang. Okay, workshop is all set up. Now it's time for the fun part, actually building something. This is where we start writing code to tell the app what to look like and what to do. Let's make our very first screen. Now, before we write a single line, we need to get our heads around one core idea, state. It sounds technical, but I promise it's simple. State is just anything in your app that can change. So the text you type in a search bar, that's state. The number of items in your shopping cart, that's state too. It's the stuff that makes an app feel alive. And here's where the magic really happens with modern app development. You don't have to manually tell the screen, okay, now erase this and draw that. Instead, you just describe what the screen should look like based on the current state. So when your state changes, say the shopping cart goes from 2 items to 3, the framework sees that and automatically updates the screen for you. It's so much smarter. And here's what that looks like in practice. We write a few lines of code that basically say, hey, for this state, just show the text, hello, Android. And boom, that creates a real user interface. We've written our script, but now, how do we see the performance? All right, this is probably one of the most satisfying moments for any developer, seeing your app actually run for the first time. And the best part is, you don't even need a real phone to do it. You can use a virtual one. We do this with something called an Android Virtual Device, or AVD. You can just think of it as an emulator, a complete Android phone that lives and breathes right inside your computer. It's an amazing tool because you can test on all sorts of different phone models without having to actually own them. So inside Android Studio, there's this thing called the Device Manager. The first time you open it up, it's totally empty, just like this. It's basically an empty garage just waiting for us to build our very first virtual phone. And making one couldn't be easier. Seriously, you just click Create Device, pick a phone model you like, say a Pixel 4, choose what version of Android you want it to run, give it a final check, and click Finish. That's it. A few clicks and you've got a brand new, fully working virtual phone. And now for the moment of truth. With our virtual phone ready to go, we just hit that little green play button in Android Studio. The system does its thing, it builds the app, installs it on our new emulator, and just like that, it's alive. You can actually click and swipe and interact with the app you just built. It's an awesome feeling. So, our app works. We've tested it. We're happy with it. What's the last step? Well, it's time to take it out of our little workshop and put it on the world's biggest stage, the Google Play Store. Now, this part of the process is less about code and more like filling out paperwork. You have to package your app in a special release format, create a developer account, write your app's description, upload some screenshots, the usual stuff. You answer a few questionnaires, upload the file, and then you hit that big, beautiful Publish button. So let's just quickly recap the whole journey. It all started with an idea. Then came the setup, where we got our tools ready. Next, we got to build, writing the actual code. After that, we had to test it on a virtual device to make sure it worked. And finally, we got ready to launch it on the Play Store. That's the path, from A to Z. So there you have it, the entire roadmap, from a fleeting thought all the way to a potential global launch. The path is clearer now, and the tools are right there for you. The only real question left is, what are you going to build?